All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you virtually from my parents' garage. Don't tell them. I want to see if they figure this out. Yep. So it's just a green screen, like, woo, peeling back reality. But yeah, it amuses me. Yeah, so like big storms are coming in, and it was supposed to start raining here in a few minutes. And rather than drag everything out in the front porch and drag everything in, and I got lazy, and here we are. So, all right. Hey, Melanie, you are back in black. I don't remember that. Hey, Michelle. Yep, wet morning there in Luling. Yeah, I always drive through Luling on my way up to Austin. I go that route, or actually, I guess technically Willoughby. Yeah, Spoke Hollow. Hey, Bernice. Good morning. How are you all today? Hey, Ordo. I love the geekiness. This is true, my friend. Hey, Kat. Life is good. It's Wednesday. Just a few more days, and then we're done with the week. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say we're done with anything else. But yeah. Hey, Josh. Down in Victoria. You getting the bad weather there soon too, Josh, I assume? Hey, Carmen. Oh, light rain up in San Antonio? You guys need it, though, too, don't you? Kind of that whole central Texas area has been kind of droughty. Hey, good morning, George. I'm trying to see what your profile. Is that a motorcycle? It looks like a Yamaha. Cool. Yep. So what do we got going on? Other than all the hysterical stuff in the news. Hey, Evie. Good morning, tribe. Cool. Okay, Carmen, so you're getting the rain you need. Hopefully you'll get enough. What was it? Yeah, 2 weeks ago when I was out in Willoughby, supposed to teach, and the skies just opened up. Yeah, Ordo. Heading to still dry and tumble. I'm about to head to Academy for the Ammo lottery. Yep, there's a line out here. Like, it starts building at 8 a.m. every morning. Waiting to see. I need some more pig hunting ammo. I just need a little 30-30 core lock. Please, Remington. Oh, Josh. Is today your birthday? If it's your birthday, I have to sing happy birthday. So. But yeah, looking at the oh, there it is. Phone's in my pocket. Cool. Yeah. It's bad stuff coming in. Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'd be really surprised. All I want is the Remington 30-30 core lock stuff. Because my rifle, that's what I zeroed it in on, and it loves that ammo. It absolutely loves that ammo. So I figured once you find something that works, I don't want to have to mess around with the scope again and everything. And so, oh boy, this is going to annoy my family. Oh, well, it is Josh's birthday, tribe. Yeah, I know what that means. We sing the birthday song. Let me get my throat ready for this, because it's not easy on my throat. Let me tell you. All right, here we go, Josh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Ooh. Happy birthday to you. Okay, we're good. Wow. Yeah, I lost it on that one. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Kira. Hey, April. So, yeah, this is my dad's garage, and this is where I first started workshopping and learning to build things. And go, I don't need a tape measure. I can just eyeball it and all that sort of good, construction type ideas. So yeah, my dad's a big, just, he needs something, he builds it sort of guy. And so we grew up doing that too. Oh, good morning, Alicia. I'm clicking, man, everyone's showing up really fast. Hey, good morning, Rexana. Hey, Josh, everyone's wishing you a happy birthday. Oh no, I'm one of the side benefits of the liver pills because of the fiber is a good regularity. I guess we need to drink. No, it's actually pretty warm out here, outside here. What is the temperature? But like I said, big storms are supposed to be hitting in like 15 minutes, so I just thought I'd come inside today. What is the temperature? Yeah, it's 63 degrees here. Ooh, yeah. Like 100% chance of rain here coming up in a few minutes. Hey, Charles. King Diamond vocal? I have to figure out who King Diamond is. I don't know who that is. Yep, I'm beaming in and out of existence. I have my green Spamville shirt on from Minnesota. And yeah, it didn't work. I didn't plan this. Oh, well. Yeah, measure twice, cut once, curse 10 times, measure again, cut again, and go to the lumberyard for more wood. Pretty much, yeah. Yep. Yeah, like I said, this is a picture of my dad's garage. Well, technically, I guess both my parents, but yeah, mom never goes out here. But I don't know if you can see like this ancient radio. It's probably from the 50s. And I'm assuming some of the screws and stuff in here are passed down through several generations. And of course, the saws are awesome. Oh, and over here, so this is a table saw here. And so like at Thanksgiving, Dad will get a frozen turkey and then use this table saw to cut it in half. And then he'll cook half the turkey on Thanksgiving and half the turkey on Christmas. Oh, okay, yeah. And Kelly is right. Yeah. So Evie, yeah, all you need is just take like a 9-inch branch from the end and stick it in dirt and mulch it really round. Fig trees love mulch, lots and lots of mulch. So leaf litter and all that sort of stuff. The weeds you don't eat, just pack that around there and let it go. If you want, you can put it in like a little pot for a while and get the roots growing. But yeah, it's one of those plants you just cut off a branch and stick it in the ground. Let's see. I've moved fig trees around. I'm actually thinking of doing that in our neighborhood. They did a bunch of landscaping, put in a whole bunch of flower beds, and very few of the plants they planted were edible. And they also put in a bunch of small trees, mostly oak. So they're eventually they'll be like acorns. But I'm thinking it would be pretty easy to slip some fig trees in amongst the new landscaping, and they would never be the wiser. Oh, cool. Your dad has the same radio. Yep. It still works. It still works. I was noting the radio, the Hudson sprayer, the propane bottle. Let's see, where's the the stand. I didn't see a polishing pad. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. There is the bench grinder and the drill press. Where's the propane? I don't know. And whoops. Assorted pruning tools. And of course, the can of Rust-Oleum. It's like one of those I Spy. Oh, and then over here, right there, is an old leather purse of Mom's who Dad converted into a hunting bag. So yeah. Glad I am. I'm not the only one who cuts meat on my table saw. Dad keeps telling me to do it on mine, and I'm still a little leery about the whole idea. Yep, and then Yasser Arafat's head is underneath it, but we don't tell people that. Do it. Yeah, don't anyone say anything about that. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. Okay, my dad has some that are small on the ground. When should I dig up and bring them in the yard? So we're talking figs. Where are you located, Evie? Because they should be fine over the winter, unless you're up north of Dallas or something like that. But yeah, usually the fig trees are pretty resistant. I mean, they grow in New York, so I don't know why you would. If you don't like the location they're in, yeah, go ahead and move them. But otherwise, they should be fine where they are. Hey, Kelsey. All right, new routine walk. Exercise starting the year right. Good. Hey, Henry. Yep. Same with my grandfathers on both sides always had awesome tool sheds. And then my dad's dad was a metal worker and worked for the railroad and bridges and stuff like that. And so he had all sorts of cool tools. I wonder if they would do there. They might do well in a pot there, Carrie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the propane now. Right there. Yep. Hey, good morning, Isaac. Welcome to the donut shop. We're random conversations for a half hour every morning. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember someone asking about grass. So Roxana says, I have information to share. A week or so ago, someone wanted info on grasses. I can't remember who. Facebook page, Texas Flora, just started a thing called Grass Nerds. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to check that out. Yeah, it's like the, adult version of Where's Waldo's. Where's my damn 10mm socket? Some of you will understand that. Okay, close to Jasper. Yeah, they should be fine there. Yeah, unless you're worried about something physically damaging them other than cold weather, they'll be fine in the ground. Yeah. How do you make a dog sound like a cat? Put it in the freezer and put it on the table so it goes meow. How do you make a cat sound like a dog? No, this is a terrible joke. Never mind. Oh, hey, Dad. Good morning. 4 inches of beautiful, fluffy, shining snow, very bright all night. Now it has to be blown out of the way. I'm sorry. Yep, Dad. Can we see your snowblower? Nope, that's over in the other shed. But enjoy your snow, Dad. I know I wouldn't. Is Pat gonna blow it up for you? Is he gonna come over with the snowblower, or is one of the nephews gonna do it? Hey, good morning, Katie. Yep, exactly. 10mm. And I got to tell you, so the Toyotas, the 10mm is the only size bolt they use on the entire thing. So I have 5, excuse me, 5, 3 wrenches and 2 10mm sockets in my toolkit in the car. Yeah, and it goes woof. Oh, cool. My maternal grandfather was a track engineer for Cotton Belt and an excellent woodworker and avid hunter. He was the one that turned me into animal tracking. Cool. Hey, Josh says, thanks for all the birthday wishes, everyone. It's good to be part of a tribe. Hey, Kimberlyn, good morning. What else we got in the back here? We got some, I can't move the mouse where you would see it. Oh, cool. Whoop. Sorry. Yeah, wife mentioned you're a radio operator. I just started learning. Yeah, I just have the technician's level. So the first level, I meant to keep going, but then life got in the way. But definitely, especially Houston is a hotbed of ham radio operators. Once you get things set up, and if you want any advice or whatever on stations and repeaters and all that, let me know. But yeah, there's a huge community that's talking, very much so in the morning and in the evenings during the drives to and from work, and then randomly throughout the day too. But yeah, Houston, lots of ham radio in Houston. S. Okay. Oh my, I logged in and instantly transported to my daddy's shop. He's been gone 20 years and not so much has changed. He always kept the radio tuned to WRR, and the radio finally gave out 2 years ago. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. Hey, Dad. Hopefully you've recognized your garage, Dad. But yeah, I want this radio here someday. No, no rush, no rush. Just saying. Yep. I started doing that about 5 years ago, just going around and taking pictures of the house and the basement and the garage and the sheds and all that stuff. Because the city on the city plan has our house being my parents' house, but the house I grew up in being bulldozed and a road going right through there. And so at some point I won't be able to return and check it out. So, but yeah, so many good memories like hanging out here. But yeah, I wanted to get the pictures. Let's see. Weather forecast anywhere from a dusting to 4 inches. I hate cold weather. Shepherd staff. Oh, great tool for preventing slipping on ice covered rocks. That makes sense because you got a lot of ice covered rocks there. All right, Kat. Have a good one. Off to save people. Yep, Millie. K9 M. K9 Men in Black General Class. Is that a vanity call sign? Excuse me. Makes sense. Oh, yep. Extra class here. KK5 SC. There's a number of ham radios here. I know Serenity was also trying to learn. Oh, yeah. And over by you. Oh, man. We got to talk. We got to set up a time to meet. And we'll get you set up. In fact, yeah. Tell me what radio you're using. Look into Chirp, CHIP, CHIRP, Chirp software, and that allows you to program. Man, okay, we'll talk. Can you tell I'm a ham radio fanatic? All right. Oh, does anyone else have agarita growing? Someone on one of the plant pages was asking about hers being really red this year. Mine are too, and the ones at Fort Worth Botanical Gardens are. Huh, just curious. Like the leaves or the wood or what? I'm curious. Hey, Holly, good morning. Yep. We all remember we were cheering and praying, and yep. You all remember about my son coming home. I found it really interesting that both our large dogs didn't even bark when he walked into the house, but although neither had ever saw him, both welcomed him as if they had known him for all their lives, and he was coming home from a day out. Now that's awesome. That shows you how smart dogs are. I'm wondering if like they smelled you on him and said, this child smells like my master, and so I shall greet it with love. My guess. Ooh, I have a ham radio buddy in North Texas that holds an annual antique radio auction. Fun to attend. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. I tell youngsters one day they will look back and be impressed with my garage being filled with junk. It takes years, and I have a great head start here. Damn straight. And a long time ago, I figured out if you want to make things, you need raw materials. It's not junk. It's raw material. It's resources. Yep. Sad day today. A light in my life has gone on. I'm not sure what happened to him last night, but I always look forward to meeting the day when he picked up supplies. Always made my day, and he will be missed. My heart is sad. I'm sorry. Life. it ends. Sadness. Good morning from San Antonio. I took lots of photos inside and outside my parents' house before we sold it after my mom died. It was like time froze in the late 50s, early 60s. Yep. Well, that's how we do it. You see you get to a point in your adult life where you go, okay, I got enough. Hopefully you get to a point in your adult life where you go, I got enough, and you stop replacing stuff, and your house just stays, or your domicile stays locked in that time period. And if you live another 40 years, like you say, you got a time capsule there. Cool. Okay. Yeah. I got so much to share. I got a whole video on it. I did several videos on it. I can throw those at you too. For some reason, Chirp doesn't work well in Windows 10. That sucks. I know when Apple went to whatever I'm running now, Sierra, it completely broke Chirp, and I had to do all sorts of stuff to get it to work. Yeah, but I mean, it's free. Chirp. So Chirp is software. Let me reach over here. So I got like a handheld here.
Today, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and
And I guess it's not going to work. But there's all these stations, and well, I won't say stations. There's the thing called repeaters, and a repeater takes your signal and broadcasts it at a higher power from a higher point, and so it spreads it out more. And so you need to program the radio with the different repeater codes, and it's easy. It's easy to do, but complicated to describe. And so there's the software. These radios, you can do it manually by punching buttons in a certain way and all that. But they also have a data port, and so you can plug it into a computer and use a computer software to program your radio, which is a lot easier. It's like filling in an Excel spreadsheet. And Chirp is the main one for that. But yeah. And then Chirp works with most radios. But yeah, definitely we'll talk. Hey, good morning, Tammy. Workshop-based models seem to use conventional grit numbers, whereas Ken Onion edition seems to use P numbers, which can be hard to follow. Okay, base models have 1 inch belts and Ken Onion 3/4 inch wide belts. Okay, that's good to know. Because yeah, I was looking. Okay, so now we're talking knife sharpening. There's this electric knife sharpener that uses, it's like a little belt sander, and you can use different grits belt, because you start with like a real coarse grit to really repair old damaged blades, and go to finer and finer grit to add a mirror razor sharp polish type thing. And so Mike and I have been talking about belts and so forth there, and I start with like an 80 grit and then go to, I think it's a 220, and then finish with an 800. Though I did look, and I do have some 1000 grit for the mirror polish type things, but yeah, knife geek stuff. Well, I used to have everything in my vehicle to fix anything. People like giving me crap about my junk piles till I fixed something they needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only do I have the metric, I also have the standard wrenches and sockets and everything too, in case friend breaks down. But yeah. Okay. Do you radio guys ever broadcast video onto the old analog infrastructure? So if you're saying onto the old TV type stuff, no. Frequencies, I have not. I don't know if there's a license that gives you that. I have played around with what's called slow scan television, where on the frequencies my license allows me to broadcast a number of them. You use a computer program, you take a photograph of something, take a picture, JPEG, convert it into an audio stream. It basically turns it into noise that can be broadcast, and then someone can record it and play it into software and reconvert it into the original picture, which is pretty cool. The International Space Station right now. They finally got their ham radio equipment fixed again, and so they're back doing ham radio stuff. And every so often they will have a thing where they, do several circles of the earth broadcasting this slow scan picture of something like life aboard the International Space Station. And so you see when they're going to pass over, you set up your equipment, you get the audio, reconvert it into the picture, and then you get a picture of the astronauts going, hey, something like that. So, yep, that's the closest. Certain relative came to visit, and the dogs either growled at him or would leave when he came around. Listen to the dogs. Yep. Yep. Raw materials, resources. Okay, the aggregate of the leaves have turned red. Just a fraction, but it's enough to catch the eye. I wonder if the drought has something to do with that. Because usually the red showing up means that the chlorophyll is going away. And so chlorophyll is usually broken down in the plant when certain wavelengths are no longer hitting it, which is due to the sun coming at a different angle. I don't know. Might be atmospheric pollution or something. Yeah. TJ, good morning. My dad always called his junk piles his treasure piles. Now I drive my wife crazy with my treasure piles. Yep. So, at least in our house, we're kind of evenly matched, Mrs. Weather and I, because she has all her fabric, her stash. That's what the quilters called it, her stash of fabric, which her stash is stacks and stacks of fabric over in the, I don't know, it used to be, we'll call it the sewing room. Yeah. He was only 51, but had double bypass after collapsing at work 2 months ago, and he was supposed to come back in the next couple of weeks. We are all in shock. Time is not given. Never enough time. Very deeply sorry for your loss. Hug your fur babies. I don't know. I admit I'm not good with comforting people who have just lost someone, because I'm like very lucky in that I still haven't really gone through that myself. So, all right. No, Kimberly, just remember, Kimberly, we all love you. We always look forward to seeing you every day. And those days when you're not here, it's like, where's Kimberly? So the tribe is here. The tribe is sending you very good thoughts, and you can send some of those thoughts to all the others that this person touched, because he sounds like he was an awesome guy. Yeah, being a mechanic, people always make fun of your car and the crap inside until they need something fixed. Totally understand. Raw materials are a way of life. Yes. Hey, Johnny. Yep. Broadcasting virtually from my dad's garage. Lots of stuff. Yeah, it's one thing. So I mentioned I started playing Fortnite, the first-person shooter computer game, over the weekend here, over the holidays. And it seems that like one of the common things in a lot of games now is collecting resources and then building stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, I got this. I know all about collecting resources and building stuff. Hey, Alicia. Curiosity Inquiry on the YouTube channel. He sells antiques. 2 separate playlists of cleaning out hoarder houses. Both famous women with treasures. One a famous potter. The current woman died a few months ago and was a millionaire who taught music. Fun watching. Eek. Tina, we lost a good friend on Christmas Eve. Same scenario. He had a pacemaker, was doing well, but didn't wake up. Heartbreaking. Whoop. Stop. Yep, time for the group take. But Jonathan, I have an old analog TV just in case I find content being broadcast. I don't think the FCC will Won't be enforcing much on those channels. Well, the problem is they took those channels and they reassigned them. And so if you're broadcasting on them, you might be overlapping someone else's license transmission. You know, even though it's not showing up on the TV, there are other signals that the TV can't decode, but are being sent over those frequencies. So we'll see. Crystal radio. I always wanted a crystal radio. I keep looking at the kits and so forth, but they all have really low like ratings on Amazon and so forth. But as a kid, the idea of a crystal radio, and that was still when people talked about foxhole radios, where you take like a razor blade and a pencil and a pin and a Bic lighter, and you know you burn the razor blade to make a diode and all this stuff. It was really cool. And then I just ended up going into ham radio instead because all this stuff was already made. Okay, group, it is time. Oh man, my throat is still sore from singing. Worth it, totally worth it. All right, group take time. Woo, group take. The liver pill. Focus. Y'all know what it is. So the liver pill, the milk thistle, burdock root to keep your liver optimal, support it. I'm sure it's amazing to me the impact people can have on the lives of others while doing their daily work. I have people I love who are checkers at drugstores. I call them my friends. Yep, totally true. Oh, wow, Christopher, it was from the 20s. Awesome. Oh, man. All right. My personal favorite, the brain pill. Focus. Why aren't you focusing? Let me get my face out of the way. Yeah. I guess it's just too fascinated by all the junk. Resources, not junk, resources. Yep, I feel absolutely right. I like to tell people that it's nice to see them, like even if it's an interaction with an anonymous clerk at a grocery store. Very much so. Hey, Christopher Crumps. Mike has a question. Any relation to the Crumps in Oklahoma? Not out yet, but soon. The immune pill. Oh, there we go. Support, maintain, prepare, fight. I'm going to be on 2 podcasts coming up talking about the immune system. That'll be fun. They say we're all related somehow. It's not a common surname. Makes sense. It's like Vorderbruggen. If you run into a Vorderbruggen, that's related to me. And within probably 48 hours, we can figure out the connection. Whoops. All right. Ooh. I need to reload. No pun intended. All right, Mike, can I assume the Chirp software requires a step converter? Okay, now you're speaking language I don't know, so I'm not sure. The cable that runs from the computer to the radio is a special cable with a built-in little computer in it that does some magic stuff. Now I got something on my tongue. Yeah, I don't know all the The codes there that look, are those plugs? TTL. I don't remember what that means. Sherry, I become a brain pill bottle hoarder. They're too pretty to throw away. Got to figure out what to do with them. Put your kitchen herbs in them. Put, your vitamins in them. Put buttons, put screws, whatever. But yeah, I'm the same way. So I have different places where I put up information booths and have plants, live plants. And I used to have like little jelly jars of water. But now all the plants are stuck in, the immune pill bottles and stuff like that. Because, why not free advertising? I'm sorry, Tina. You can just drink coffee. I feel so left out, though. I can't take immune pill, blood pressure pill, libido pill. I can't take my brain or tranquility after I've had my breakfast. Just get up earlier. Ooh, here we go. Fill them with M&Ms. I like the way you're thinking there, Melanie. Definitely. It's one of the reasons I love you, Melanie. M&Ms. Man, yesterday, I don't know what hit me, but it's like, I must have all sugar. And I went out and got myself a cherry Dr. Pepper and a bag, like the chocolate covered pretzels, the white chocolate ones. Oh, the white chocolate ones. I love them so much. And just like, and just gorged myself some fajitas. And yeah, we didn't have tacos yesterday. We had fajitas, which were really good. Cool. Yep. Forge things in the liver pill. Okay. That sounds like a step converter, transistor, logic levels, typical 5-volt DC, 3 V digital high, 0.7 V is digital low. Okay. That's starting to make sense. Yeah. Because it, like I said, it uses a special cable from the computer to the radio that, like I said, it has a little computer in there that does some sort of a translation of information. Okay, I must have coffee at 4 a.m. I have to feed all the livestock animals. Must be fed before humans around here. Then I stop for a donut shop. Then I fix my breakfast. I'm just going to throw an idea out here. You have a husband who could be fixing you breakfast. So it's not just me. April, I bought a bunch of candy last night. Gummies and mini candy bars. That sounds good to you. Actually, so I'm not a huge fan of gummies, but mini candy bars. Ooh, someone showed up at D&D last night with sugar cookie flavored Hershey's Kisses. I'm intrigued. Ooh. Here we go, April. Black licorice, yes. Christmas M&Ms on sale. I've been bad this week, but are they the ones with the mint in it? Okay, so John isn't going to make your breakfast. Okay. Oh, the little black and red raspberry candies. Are the gooey ones? Are we talking the gooey ones? I think I know what you... Yep. But what a fine death. Melanie says, I really need to get back on keto. These carbs are literally killing me. Yep. Whoa, wow. 7:59 already. Oh, so like I said, there will be a donut shop tomorrow. Then Friday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, there won't be one there, but I will be broadcasting at some point between Thursday and Saturday, because I got a special guest that will be staying with us for a few days, and I want to introduce her to you. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Surely, boy, I do understand those sugar cravings. Those brown bottles for the brain pill are great because they're preventing a light affecting the contents. That's why we went with them. All our QC and calibrator motor in the lab were brown. I miss all the lab equipment and boxes. We repurposed a lot of things. That's part of the fun thing about being a scientist, isn't it, Shirley? Is you can take something and turn it into something else. It's weird. Oh, okay, it's 8:00, but weird. Lots of weird things. The thing I miss most about the chemistry lab, the actual lab with all the bubbling chemicals and all, is the smell. I miss the smells of chemicals. I mean, now I'm working with smells of herbs, which smell great, absolutely fantastic. It's like working in a candy shop. But I miss the smells of science. So be it. All right, everyone. Again, Kimberlyn, our deepest sympathy. I'm so sorry. Big hugs to you. Mom, Dad, love you. Enjoy your snow. Rest of the tribe, see you tomorrow. There will not be a Merryweather's World tomorrow. Merryweather's World, the Thursday evening show, returns January 7th. And again, just a reminder, we will be having a space farmer coming on, Dr. Christina Johnson, who works for NASA in their Growing Plants in Space labs. And so we'll be discussing the interesting challenges of growing plants in space. You think, you put the plant in dirt and away you go. No, it's a lot more complicated than that, especially in space. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Love to everyone. Hang in there, folks. Bye-bye.